Hi everybody, my name is Amber Carr and I'm a certified professional animal trainer and pet lifestyle expert. This is one of my cats, River, and Finn is actually using our new PetKit PURA automatic cleaning litter box. I wanted to give you guys my honest thoughts on this litter box. Now, something to note that's really important is that this litter box is only for cats that are over 6 months old. We don't want tiny kittens using a litter box like this. We want to make sure that they are heavier than 3.5 pounds in order to use this litter box. Now, let's talk about some pros and cons about this litter box. I would say the pros are that it is kind of cool looking. It looks like a little spaceship. I think it's very modern and sleek looking. It's great. You can use lots of different types of litters for your cat. Thank you, Finn. So we have a clumping litter in it right now. You're gonna see it clean by itself right now, and it's actually really quiet and really smooth. Now, my cats were afraid of it self-cleaning initially, but now you can see they actually enjoy watching when the litter box cleans up after them. One of the really cool features is that it actually even has a spray that it can spray after your cat has gone in there to freshen up and let it not stink. The litter gets deposited in the little trash bin, and it's super easy to open up and see that we got some. Here we go. The really cool thing is it's even got this little filter here to help contain the smell. Good job. Super easy to clean out and replace. So pros. The pros would be that it's sleek, it's got a cool design. Another pro would be that it's super easy to empty out and replace the trash bin container. Another pro is going to be that it even has the ability to have a freshening spray to spray after your cat has gone to the bathroom to make sure it doesn't get too stinky. Also have lots of features that let the litter box know when your cat is in the box. It even has an app that you can customize and put your cat's weight in there, so it knows when your cat is in their litter box and it weighs how heavy it is when they are in the litter box. One of the features that's really great about this litter box is that it sends you notifications directly through the app on your phone. So anytime my cat goes in the litter box, no matter how long they're in the litter box, it will tell me if they're in there for a minute or two. It'll also tell me, however, Finnegan, it'll also tell me when they've jumped on top of it as if they are in the litter box, and so you kind of have to keep that in mind. The health features are great because it lets you know how many times they go in it, but I found that sometimes my cats just jump on top of it, and so that feature doesn't always accurately depict how often they go to the bathroom. I think a better way to figure it out is when you open the trash bin and see how much that they've gone. It helps you know. It's a great way to keep track of your cat's activity with the litter box. It also lets you know on your phone when it's low on litter or when anything else needs to be noticed. So all of these features with the app are really convenient, and it's a super great way to keep track of what's going on with my cats when I'm not home or when I'm busy. Having the app and setting it up with the app is actually pretty simple, and it makes the whole process much easier. Now, one really cool feature is that anytime your cat approaches the litter box, the little sensor down here will know that the cat has approached the litter box. So this is a great feature. And if it's in the middle of cleaning, it will pause the cleaning until your cat is no longer near the litter box. You can see that when he goes on top of it, it pauses, and once he's off of it, it'll continue cleaning, and it makes sure to keep the cat safe with these features. Because of this litter box, I have learned that my cats, on average, spend about 1 minute and 20 seconds in the litter box when they are going to the bathroom. So anytime I'm on the app and I see that it shows they've been in the litter box for over 5 minutes or 20 seconds, I know that they're not actually using the litter box, that they're just jumping on top of it or checking it out. So it does clean more often than they actually use it, and it tends to think that they have gone to the bathroom more than they actually are. But I don't mind this feature because it just keeps cleaning regularly throughout the day. So there are lots of pros to this litter box. I am really happy with it. It took me some adjustment as well as my cats to get used to using this litter box. But there are also some cons that I want to let you know about. So as I'm talking about the cons, I do want to say that I am really happy with this litter box, and I'm really glad that we were chosen to test it out and review, because it has been a huge huge game changer for us when I go out of town or when my husband is in charge of taking care of the kitty cats when I'm working. It has made taking care of them so much easier and much less of a hassle. Not having to clean a litter box every single day, multiple times a day. It also has helped with my one cat who will have accidents in the house when the litter box is not clean. Okay, so let's talk about some cons with this litter box. Now, I have to say that one of the cons about this litter box is its size may not always easily fit into your house. You want to make sure that it has enough space away from the wall and other objects so that it has plenty of space to sense when your cat is going into the box and to turn properly. That's not a very big con, but if you're in a really tight space, it could be a harder box to fit into a tiny space in your house. Now, I would say the next con would be being able to clean the actual box is kind of awkward. So I found that when putting the litter inside of the box, it was a little bit awkward to figure out how to get the litter into the actual litter box without spilling everywhere. And that also goes for changing all of the litter out. I would say it's a little awkward and inconvenient to try and empty out all of the litter. When you take the actual cylinder apart, you can hose down the entire thing, but you're going to have to kind of maneuver it around to empty it out. I would also say that you want to make sure you're checking the grate because some of the litter could get stuck in there depending on what litter you're using. And so it's not exactly the easiest thing to clean out the entire system, but when it comes to consistent cleaning and keeping the actual litter clean for your cat to use, it does a great job. I would say another con is that if you have big cats, they might not love the tight little space inside. It took my two big cats a little while to figure it out. They're pretty happily using it now, but it took some adjustment time. My cats are pretty big. They're about 11 and 12 pounds. And so initially it took a little bit of convincing and trial to get my cats to get used to this litter box. Now that they've figured it out, they use it regularly and they have no problem with it. But I have seen them sometimes when they're going to the bathroom, hanging out with two paws out of the box while they're going to the bathroom. So if your cat gets a little uncomfortable about tight spaces when they're going to the bathroom, this might not be the best option for them. I think overall, I'm really happy with the PetKit PURA Max. I am really glad that I have it for my cats. It took me a little while to get used to it, as well as my cats a little while to get used to it. I wasn't so sure if they were going to like it and if they were going to use it, but I can tell you for sure that they use it because when I open that trash container, it is full of litter. It's full of clumps and it's full of number 2. So they're definitely using it and they actually really enjoy it. As you can see, my cats learned to use it really well. It just took some adjustment time for them to get used to this litter box. And once they realized that their litter was in there and that it stayed clean, they actually go to this litter box all of the time. Overall, you have to remember that automatic cleaning litter boxes do save you a lot of time and headache when it comes to cleaning the cat's litter box. However, there are always going to be some pros and cons with them, and you want to make sure it's a good decision for you and your cat. I'm really happy with this litter box, but it's definitely not going to be the best fit for every single cat and cat owner out there, but I definitely suggest this litter box. Now, it is pretty steep. I would say it's on Indiegogo right now for about $500, and so you are going to be paying a pretty big upfront price for this litter box. You want to make sure this is a right fit for you. So I hope that this review was helpful for you guys and that you learned a little bit more about the PetKit PURA Max automatic cat litter box. Overall, it's a great litter box. I'm super happy with it. I would suggest it. Just keep in mind the pros and cons and make sure that it's a good fit for you. Say bye, Finn.